that's gonna like scratch the adrenaline itch. As I didn't really, which I now realize like I have a performing itch to scratch as well, but for me it was just like some kind of spikes of adrenaline of being like getting nervous for something. And I listened to a lot of Joe Rogan podcasts, and it was really just the he's also a meathead. He's also into sports. Like it kind of made it like I can relate to him enough where like if he can do comedy, it's not that out of place for me to do comedy either.
Yeah.
You know, because most comedians aren't like that. You know, they're
And his comedy is very similar to what you're talking about, very dry, just kind of like, pointing things out type of stuff. So,
yeah, exactly. So that's I was like I don't think it's that far fetched because there are people in the space that are kind of similar enough to me where it's not a crazy, doesn't seem like a crazy thing. And then being in New Jersey, I'm like, well, if you're going to try and throw your hat in the ring of comedy, being in New Jersey, right next to New York, I mean, would definitely be the best place to try and cut your teeth because then also if you go anyplace else and you're like, I do comedy in New York and New Jersey, they're like, oh, it's not like I do comedy in Nebraska. They're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
right, for sure.
So that
So
was it.
take
Then
us.
I started doing open mics. I started 6 months.